Greetings, my lovely gods and goddesses. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to tell you, please share. Please share these videos. Please share. I don't care about anything else but share. That's all I ask of you is to share. Share every video. Get it around everywhere because that is magic. And if you've seen the last video, you know what I'm talking about. So what I want to talk about now, real quick, and go over something because we need to keep reminding ourselves of these things. Voice. You have a voice. Just say the word voice and listen to it. Voice. Do you see it out there? No. I see it here. My mouth is moved. Voice. But you hear it inside before you say it. Thought, feeling, action, speak. Voice. This is not real. My flesh, my body, the male being is not real. It's an illusion. You see, because the voice, what really is the voice? Me. Magical energy. Moving energy. If you think of the wind, you don't see the wind. You only see it when it moves your hair, right? Blows your hair in the wind, your shirt rattles, the grass waves, right? The leaves are waving, it makes the leaves, the snow blowing. That's magic. That's what air does. But we have a voice. Now we can either use that voice for black magic or heart magic. This is what light language does. Or, in other words, heart language. That's what heart language is magic. And you are magic. I am magic. This is magic. But you have a voice. Nobody wants to listen to the voice. Because a lot of times we speak out of insecurities and anger, frustration, shame. We're not really speaking here. You know what I mean? We're not really speaking what we really know. Memory, experience. But the voice exists, but we don't see it. How do I see it? Here. 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 This is a voice. This is a voice. That's a voice. This. You don't see it. You don't see it, right? Magic. It's a voice. You have one. You've been abused mentally, physically, spiritually. I call this soul loss. Or energy vampires, or psychic attack. And when we become under the black magic, the only thing speaking is this, and not the voice that you do not see. Why don't we see it? Because it's in another dimension. Let's just face the reality of that. It is not in 3D, 4D dimension. It's inside, but what is this inside? We don't see inside. I don't see inside here. It's another dimension. Fifth dimension is the heart. Heart magic. Heart language. This is the fifth dimension. And I will keep pounding this and pounding this and pounding this because this is what Mother Earth wants. This is what the gods and goddesses want. Where is this fifth dimension? You don't walk to it. You don't search for it online. You don't read about it. Because you are it. Before you were born, you were in a much higher dimension, like 12, whatever the highest one. You come down the little womb. Now you're still in, now the womb is fifth dimension. You see? Because your mother's nurturing. Supposedly. We don't know this. We just know vibrations. But the mother is nurturing. You're grounding. Now we're on Earth. Now we're part of Earth. Nurturing. This is the fifth dimension. Now you're in 3D. Hello? Now you got a number, a name, a religion, a fucking, a color, a race. You know, you have all this shit. You're like, what the fuck? People speaking foreign to you. You just go, you're speaking your heart language, your voice. They took it away from you. Your parents took it away from you. This is the reality because of the abuse they have been through, traumatized from their parents. You see? Their parents abused them, so now it's coming on you, and now we grew up thinking the image of reality is fear, and you have to fear me now. I'm going to put a spell on you. But that's not how it works. Because in the end, it destroys itself. Big time. It burns yourself. Big time. Self-destruction. That's the reality of it. But we have the voice. But see, they stripped the voice away from us. Now they send us to this institution called school. Now we're like, what the fuck? All these kids are weird and talking weird, and now you have to defend for yourself. Because you have to go in security, your fear mode, your survival mode, the ego. Survive. I need to survive. So I'm going to project black magic onto you by bullying you. Because I'm afraid to speak. Because I was told not to speak. You see? They told me not to speak because I was being abused. You don't say anything, or I will fucking kill you. I will fucking damage your fucking house. Whatever the threat is, black magic. That is black magic. You have a voice, and the people in the communities, this is all going to start in your house. You need to hear it. Then it comes out into your workplace, or school, college, whatever it is. It goes out into your workplace. It goes out into the neighborhood. Wait, the house, the family, the neighborhood, the surrounding cities, the suburban cities, so on, the whole city, and so on and so on. It's a planetary thing, global. On a global stage, we're all being abused through entertainment. And then the music, I don't even want to get into that because that's just fucking abusive as today's music. Like today's weird fucking rap that's constantly about sex and money, that's black magic. You know, what happened to the heart of hip hop? What happened to hip hop? What happened to making sounds and getting the mind out? What happened to all that? Sexism, right? Sexism. Black magic. Entertainment. Black magic. Fear. I can't say anything because so-and-so will lash out at me. So I have to play his level. So you have to go down to the black magic level of 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, and fight with this person. Because you're avoiding them, and there's always confrontations. And to avoid that, you start speaking the voice, the heart, of saying, well, I don't see any of this like you guys. I don't see... Just say, this body is not the body. Here we go with an ancient meditation. I am not the body. I am not the flesh. You see, you tell that to somebody, they might, tell them this is how Jesus got beaten. You just say, you could just say, these feathers is not this feather. This feather carries a voice. You see, flip somebody out. But you have a voice. It needs to be heard. I know there's men and boys out there that are still in shame because of their mental abuse, physical. And what does the military do? The military mentally fucks you up. Abuse, you see? It's all about abuse. And then they send them out into the world. Fucked up. Because they're abusive, shame, insecure, fear. Mostly fear and hate. Now they have hate for other countries and other people in this country. They fucked them up big time. So, guys, we need you, man. We need you. I know these videos don't get seen and whatnot because we're not high-profile people. We're just a bunch of witches talking shit. That's what we're looked at as. These people, these big bankers, these big high-profile people don't see us as that because they think that we're just nonsensical. Nonsense. Just a game, but it is a game. But they don't take it seriously. You don't take it as a message, you see. Because they're all under the black magic spell as well. That's how it works. So, and then our voice is just stripped right out. So what we need to do is the throat chakra and the heart, which will be coming up here later. But I gotta get going. I got the daylights fucking with me now at work and everything, and my whole family has been destroyed. The apocalypse, much as you would say, happened on Halloween. So, you know, people don't like to hear the truth, but it happened in a fucked up fashion. But this is how shamans work: is a mischievous way. It's very fucked up, and that's how you deal with it. But anyway, you have a voice. Make it be heard. Make it be heard. But make it be heard in the art form from the heart. Heart. Say it. Heart. Art. Heart. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always tuning in, commenting. Please share. Just share this. I don't even care if you don't even talk to me. Just share. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you understand it or not. Just share it, because you might be helping somebody that does. You might be the one to help somebody, because they'll come back to you like, "Hey, where'd you find that dude? That dude is off the rip," and he might make you see a different way. That's how it works. That's called heart magic. If we don't speak up and share, see, the voice goes, well, this guy, he's talking about these things and this thing, this, and he's off his rocker. But the person you're talking to might understand that. And then he might get you to look at it from a different angle. That's how it rolls. That is heart magic. No more white magic, heart. Because now we're labeling it. You see, heart has a meaning. Heart. That's real magic. The voice. I love you guys. Be the voice. Be magical. Be creative, man. Be helpful. Be humanitarian. This is where humanitarianism comes in. You're helping people with your currency. The currency of your love, of your heart. You never know who you're going to inspire. That is the key. You don't know. When somebody smiles at you, say hello. Like, how are you doing today? Good morning. What is your name? Because that might tell you something. That name might say, hey, I know a person named that, and he's dealing with this. That person might be like, well, that's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear about that. I used to do that. And then you fucking just created something. This is how this works. But we've been told to not. The news will tell you that the neighbor's fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. Entertainment will tell you the news. I mean, the entertainment will tell you your neighbors are bad, your people at work are bad, and we go around like this, thinking this. We're under that black magic spell. So we've created a society where nobody talks to somebody, we shut our mouths. Turn our heads to people doing black magic. You see, and abuse. I can't say anything, or something's going to happen to me. That's how black magic works. These black magic people fear the heart. They fear the heart because they don't live from their heart. You see, they don't shine their heart. They don't go like this and go here. This is what I've learned and discovered about this and that. Abuse, or telepathy, or aliens, or witches. Talk to me. I can tell you whatever you want. I will entertain you for as long as you want me to. This is how it goes. If we don't share and communicate. You see, there's that communication of inspiration. Creating magic with a voice. Well, this guy, instead of going, yeah, fucking LeBron James and this and that, fucking Donald Trump. See, now you're in that black magic spell. You see? Yeah, my fucking neighbor, my dog pissed all over my fucking car tires, and the cat spraying all over my bushes. That's black magic. You see, you're doing it to yourself. Now you're talking about it at work. You see, instead of going, instead of turning it around and going, well, that's just nature. That's the way it is. Don't let it bother you. It's there for a reason. Like, be more considerate. But hey, man, you know, I don't want to say this and that, but you know, be on a more civil level of the heart. Let them know, like, look, man, I don't see this as you do. I see this as this. That already is magic. That already is heart magic, because now you're telling the truth. So they're gonna be more more apt to listening to you, more in tune to you. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, all right, well, then it's intriguing. Then you start something off from your voice, not this voice, the one you don't see. You, me. That's enough for now, guys. I gotta get out of here. Abundance. Turkey feather. He's lovely. This is the one I met. You guys remember this from a couple of videos ago, but a couple of videos. I don't even know how long ago that was. But it's, if you notice how the video's been rolling and how what I'm discovering and how I'm changing and transforming, this is what magic, heart magic, really is. I love you guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Share. Share and communicate, because your voice is magic. That is magic, the voice. That we don't see. That is actually spirit or your higher self. But we've already known that. But now it's called another word for magic. I love you guys so much. As usual, man, I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following me on this beautiful journey. Be magical. Be communication. Be communicative. Be community. Community. Share. Be sharing. I love you so much. Be colorful. I'll see you soon.